Hi there and welcome to the Dawn Show. Dawn Stensland-Menti here. How you doing today? Today we have in the house a lot of good people, a lot of good dogs. You're gonna love it. And today we are spotlighting therapy dogs. And here to tell us more about them is Ms. Susan Campbell, who is Executive Director of the Philadelphia Ronald McDonald House. So good to have you here, Susan. And we also have with us Steve Griffith, who's the creator of Spotlight Therapy Dogs. It's great to have you in the house.
Great to be here, Dawn.
And we're all covered in dog hair because you're going to meet all these wonderful therapy dogs a little bit later. But
Right.
I want to start first with how and why the backstory that you decided to create this program.
Well, I created it with Susan's help and with the help of Steve Kramer, who will be up here a little bit later. And what we have is this great dog show weekend in Philadelphia every November. And it's the National Dog Shows, and they're at the Expo Center in Oaks, and it's just a big celebration of dogs. And 10,000 people come to the shows, and we had this Friday night that was available in the weekend that was otherwise not being leveraged properly. So we decided that we had that opening, and we had a relationship with the Philadelphia Ronald McDonald House, and we were able to pull the two together to create an event. We're going to raise money for the great work at the Philadelphia Ronald McDonald House, and we're going to spotlight therapy dogs who do such great work for us.
Yeah, and they do. And so we're gonna show you all about the event. We're gonna make sure that you know about it and all the websites and all the good stuff. But take me back a little bit, because this is something near and dear to your heart. Why?
Well, we have therapy dog ambassadors for the National Dog Show, and one of my roles is to promote the National Dog Show. It's that big broadcast on NBC every Thanksgiving Day, and it happens here in Philadelphia every year. And we have therapy dog ambassadors, and unfortunately, two of our therapy dog ambassadors passed away, and we had a relationship with Susan and the Philadelphia Ronald McDonald House from the previous year, and we got together and we said, can we use some of the dogs who work at your houses as our therapy dog ambassadors, and what more can we do? And we decided that we had an opening and we could create an event that would raise money for the Ronald McDonald House.
Which is great, and which goes to you, Susan. I mean, I love your story that you started 12 years ago, completely different career, master's degree, big corporate career. You start volunteering and driving the van for the Ronald McDonald House 12 years ago, fell in love, changed the course of your career, and now 12 years later, here you are. I mean, this is something that's near and dear to your heart.
It is. It is. When you are volunteering or working at the Ronald McDonald House, you just go down to the kitchen and you see all the families that have traveled to Philadelphia. They may even be from the area that are there because they have a seriously ill child. And they may be with us for one night. They may be with us for 379 consecutive nights, and this becomes their home. And our focus is to provide a community of comfort and hope. So not only is it a room, a safe and clean room, but it is a meal every night. It's social worker support. It's activities at night, including our therapy dog program. And it's families helping families and having that support where you are not in a hotel, you're not just at the hospital, you're coming back and you're able to talk to one another and meet people that you would have never met, but that you all have in common a seriously ill child.
Yeah, and it really puts life into perspective. I mean, even when you look at the video, you see the different people and children with different needs who all come together in the Ronald McDonald House. And to think that in Philadelphia, we're so blessed with Children's Hospital and all of our wonderful children's hospitals, but also that we had the first Ronald McDonald House. And now it's, more than 300 worldwide. So it's such a great thing, and to be part of that. So 10 years ago, the therapy dogs came?
Over 10 years ago, at our house in University City that primarily supports Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, we partnered with the University of Pennsylvania Vet Pet Program. And on Wednesday nights, we have volunteer dog owners and students that come. Some nights we have 1, 2 dogs, other nights we have 3 or 4 dogs that come into our living room after dinner, and everyone comes and visits the dogs, and that's how it started. And then it has evolved, and we've been involved with many more therapy dog owners, and we'll meet some of them later in the segment, that at our second house that opened 5 years ago next to St. Christopher's Hospital, we started a therapy dog program there with the Steve and Donna Kramer. And since then, we've actually added in the last year several other dog owners, therapy dog owners, that are coming on different nights so that we really are exposing the house to a lot of dog love.
And I love that, the dog love. And these are certified, and we're gonna explain that not any dog can just go and do this therapy. But it's amazing the connection that you see. I mean, I'm a dog lover. I have a rescue dog. I've grown up with dogs and rescue animals. But there is something about that dog that they just instantly know what a person needs, no matter who that person is. Do you agree that it's just a special connection that they can make?
Well, every year at the dog shows, we have 1,500, 2,000 dogs from 170 different breeds at the shows, and we have our therapy dogs in the next room at the Philadelphia Ronald McDonald House booth, and the kids are with the therapy dogs, and they're just lying all over them, and I can't wait until you meet these dogs later, because you'll see how they're such an attraction. They're so dynamic in their love that they have for those kids, and the kids are all over them. And Susan, you saw the video before. Susan,
you just see the smiles, it just brings out the smiles in kids, and sometimes brings them out of their shell, even if they're going through whatever disability or illness or what, which is such a horrible thing for kids or anybody to go through. I always say at the dog show they should have a rescue dog category and a therapy dog category. Wouldn't that be great? So maybe we'll start lobbying for that.
Right. Well, we got the therapy dog thing going now.
Yeah, we got that now. So we'll work on the rescue. Steve, I want to thank you. We're going to continue on with the program, and you're going to get to meet some of the dogs. Actually, we're going to meet next up Little Abner and, they're getting a little sleepy, and Stella. So we're going to have some fun. We're going to talk about this great cause and also give you more information on the big event, November 15th. We want you to mark your calendar. Be right back.